Hi there, and thanks for joining me for this week's edition of your Wheel and Anchor weekly newsletter. Delighted to be coming to you this week from the tropical island of Mauritius, which is quite a distance off the coast of Madagascar, east of the continent of Africa in the southern Indian Ocean. A lot of Canadians haven't heard about this place. It's a haven for well-heeled European travelers. It's reputed to have some of the best beaches in the world. I've been busy looking around the island for all the different things that there are to do here, because we're planning to have a live-away here, one of the next in our series of tropical live-away programs in the end of next year and the beginning of 2024. So more on that later. There's lots here to explore. There's mountains, as you can see, obviously beautiful coastline, and an interesting mix of culture here. They have an influence from India, from Africa, obviously, British, French. There's a whole mix going on. It makes it quite a fascinating place. And next week, where I'll be reporting to you, I'll be visiting the nearby island of Réunion, which is a department of France. So it's actually a province of France. We're going to be combining that for a live-away next year. So if you're looking for something to do next November, this might be the place for you. The weather is certainly appealing, as you can imagine. Just a couple of days ago, I released our newest program, and this was a bit of a last-minute pull-together because I was able to secure a pretty darn good deal on a beautiful riverboat on the Mekong in Cambodia and Vietnam. And so I had been originally planning to do this 2 years hence, but I just couldn't pass up the opportunity. And so take a moment, if you haven't traveled through Southeast Asia, perhaps you have, or you haven't been down the Mekong, maybe you're joining us to Thailand in January, but either way, this trip, particularly the way that we've put it together, is going to be amazing. It takes in, obviously, Siem Reap, Angkor Wat, but more than just Angkor Wat. I'm not going to go into the whole program details here, but this is really a unique trip, and if you know anybody that's been down the Mekong, it is a phenomenal experience. 7 days on a beautiful riverboat, which is a replica of one of the ones from the colonial era, all done in wood. They're just gorgeous. So take a look, take a moment to review the program itinerary as well as the webinar replay. And coming up 2 weeks from now, we're going to be doing another webinar on the Vietnam Extension Program. So if you've already been down the Mekong, but perhaps haven't seen a lot of Vietnam, we have a wonderful 2-week program focusing on the highlights of Vietnam that is going to follow immediately after that river cruise program. So lots in store for next November. And I'm sure that if you take a look outside what the weather's like, you'd probably rather be somewhere else other than back home. But anyway, no, I can't say any more about that given where I'm standing right now. So lots coming up. In fact, we are planning to release a bunch of new programs between now and the holidays, and so that our 2023 itinerary list is rounded out, and then we'll be getting into our 2024 itinerary. So take a look. And so I send you very warm greetings here from tropical Mauritius in the Indian Ocean, and I look forward to catching up with you next week, where I'll be on Réunion.